New Orleans. Land of the Pelicans. In a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This road trip for the Thunder kicking things off here in this one.
And you have to view this as an opportunity. Oftentimes on those short road trips, you really want to take care of your business. Show you can win those games on the road and keep that momentum.
Yep, that one goes in there. Halliburton's got the first points of the night for the Pelicans. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pelicans. Pass to Claxton. To the inside. Pippen with the steal. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
And what a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And here are the Pelicans now. Halliburton outside. Ingram wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
Brandon Ingram, tiny dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. He has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Now here's Williams. Tipped away. Tries to save it. Pass to Siakam. Clock at 6.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
For 3, Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Ingram seems just more and more confident in his ability to shoot from the three-point line.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Beyond the arc. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Holmgren. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Siakam outside. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Pippen with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Holmgren. And that time, also a missed shot.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Diving in. And here's Ingram from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Ingram's got 15.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. New Orleans leading by 8. Now, here is Halliburton. Ingram outside. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. He's got 18.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end the run, and the layup is up and in.
What a move by Gilgeous-Alexander, using his agility to beat that contact.
Ingram outside. This one for three. It's good from long range. Ingram's got 24.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Here's Ingram, and it's New Orleans scoring again. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
And, you know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Pelicans leading by 12. It's Ingram on the wing. The three. It's Ingram on the wing. With the drive. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming to the floor for the Thunder. Number 13.
Ingram outside. Pass to Robinson. Out to Ingram. From the wing. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. That sends Brandon Ingram to the free throw line. It goes on Josh Giddey. And that one misses.
Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Ingram on the wing. In the corner, Daniels. And the Pelicans miss again. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder, trailing by 10. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Count that one for Dort.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes. And Giddey, just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Battier outside. In the corner, Daniels. Back to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
And here is Giddey. Hasn't made one yet. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:16 left in the second quarter. Down low. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Pass to Battier. To the middle. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Following the score by New Orleans. 4 on the clock. Out to Wallace. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Second team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City.
First one falls for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Second free throw, no good. Pelicans leading by 6. To the wing right side. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
Giddey with it. Nothing on the board. Wallace. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Thunder trailing by 8. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Here's Halliburton. Yes, that goes in. Halliburton's got 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Man, the coaching staff loving this right now as Holmgren's gaining all kinds of confidence on the offensive end.
Here's Claxton. Plays it up and banks it in. Claxton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Number 5.
Halliburton looking around. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Rebounded by Battier.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Holmgren can't hit. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and there might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. They get the rebound. Stolen by Pippen. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
Yeah, you combine a lot of things with Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got speed and length and growing in terms of his basketball IQ.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 34. Back to Claxton. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander floats it up for Pippen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing more signs of him being comfortable in that pick-and-roll setting.
They set the screen. And here's Ingram from the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Claxton. Excellent D there from Williams.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Giddey. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. The tray. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for Oklahoma City. Pass to Hardaway. New Orleans moving the ball around. Knocked away. 5 to shoot. Here is Hawkins. Lets it go from deep. It's deflected.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
It's Dort on the wing. It's Williams, high post. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Takes the three. And the Thunder another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ingram outside. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingram's got 38 points.
Brandon Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
Outside Williams. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. And it's 8 points for Williams.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pelicans leading by 6. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Claxton. And the 3 ball is good.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. There's a screen by Williams. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Battier for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And Battier, a consistent threat from deep, has a great stroke from the outside.
Screen by Siakam. Loads it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Gallinari wide open. No good on the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Williams a screen. The 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Pass to Daniels. Back to Gallinari. Over in the corner, Claxton. Clock is at 3. Outside for Halliburton. Fires the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Williams for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast. You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Halliburton picks him up. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Claxton with the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Substitution on the court.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Halliburton. New Orleans moving it around. And that one's good. Ingram.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 17 points was their biggest margin. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New Orleans.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Brandon Ingram.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Good on the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Can they get it? Giddy. Great D that time from Hardaway. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hawkins with it. Dort covering. Shot clock at 5. Here is Hawkins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the court.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that love every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining